Hey guys, how's it going? Today we're going to talk about three-way switches. I get a lot of service calls about lights only working when one switch is in a certain position and then the other switch will work. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to walk you through how to wire a three-way switch. So stay tuned and we'll be right back. Alright guys, so what we have here is our standard three-way switch setup. We have two switches, normally one at one end of a hallway or at the bottom or top of the stairs, and one at the other side of the hallway or top or bottom of the stairs, going to our light fixture. So what we have, if we pull our wires out here, we will find that we have three wires, which hence three-way switch. Now, what you want to do is when you're looking at this, you'll notice on our switch here that there are three screws. You have two on this side, and you have one on this side. This side you have a black screw, which is your point screw. This is the screw that matters the most. Then you have a gold screw, and you have another gold screw. Now, these two gold screws right here are your traveler wires. And I'll get into your traveler wires here in a second. Also, if you look on the back of the switch here, you can see that there are little holes right by each screw. There's a hole there, a hole right there, and a hole right there. And I'll show you what you can do with those here in a minute. Alright, so go ahead and give you a close-up on this switch box and show you what wires we're looking at and what they're doing. Alright guys, so here's what you have in your box. You're going to have three wires, and then you're going to have your ground wire here. It's your bare wire. Now what you want to do is you have two wires coming out of one jacket back here in the back. And that'll be two wires coming out of that. It'll be either red and black, or black and white, or red and white, depending on how your switch is wired. And then your other side, you're going to have one wire coming out of a jacket by itself. Right back here in the back. Now, this is your point wire. This is the wire that's important, and it needs to go on your black screw of your switch. These two wires that come out of the same jacket are your traveler wires. These are going to go on your gold screw. Now, I will go ahead and step back and we will show you how to actually hook this switch up. Alright guys, so here's how you go ahead and hook up a three-way. Remember, you got your two wires coming out of the same wire jacket in the box. These are your traveler wires. Then you got your one wire coming out of the other jacket. This is your point wire. This is your important one. Now, on your switch, remember you have a black screw, your important screw, and then you have your two gold screws up here on the top. Now what you want to do is, you can do this two ways. You can either put a curl in your wire here, and you can wrap it around your screw, and you always want to do this clockwise, the way you would tighten your screw. And then you'll tighten your screw down here. And that's your point wire. This is the one that really matters. The single wire coming out of the jacket goes to your black screw every time. Then you got your traveler wires here. Now your traveler wires go on your gold screws. Now earlier I had mentioned that you have the little holes in the back of your switch. Now if you don't feel like curling your wire and putting it on there and tightening your screw down, you can just get your wire. Doesn't matter which one on your traveler wires with the three-way. But you can just stub it right in the back of your switch and it stays in there nice and tight. You just do that with both of them, both your travelers. Like I said, doesn't matter which side your traveler wires go on a three-way. And then the last wire you need, of course, is your ground wire. It's going to be the only bare wire in the box. Of course, you twist that up, and that wire is going to go on your green screw that's attached to the metal of your switch. And again, you want to go clockwise and tighten your screw down. Now, one thing I recommend when you're doing switches, if you do stub your wires into the back, to go ahead and tighten your screws down. And that way, if you have multiple switches in your box, it doesn't run the risk of you pushing your switch in and then your ground wire hitting up power and tripping your breaker out. Alright, after that, you just go ahead and you just push your switch back up in there nice and pretty like, and you'll go ahead and screw your switch in place, put your cover plate on. Alright? So, if this was helpful, leave a comment down below, and subscribe if you would like to see upcoming videos. Thank you.